Budget 2023, the key points of Chancellor Jeremy Hunt's speech. The Chancellor has announced the budget for 2023. The UK will now not enter a technical recession this year. The independent forecasters, the Office for Budget Responsibility (OBR), has said inflation will more than halve and reduce to 2.9% by the end of the year, the OBR expects.
Today, the Office for Budget Responsibility forecasts that because of changing international factors and the measures I take, the UK will not now enter a technical recession this year.
Here are the key points. Parents working 16 hours a week of children aged 9 months to 5 years will get 15 hours free childcare to encourage caregivers to enter the workforce. This will be staggered from April 2024 to ensure enough places. Children up to 2 years old will get 15 hours free from April 2024. Children from 9 months up will benefit from September 2024 and from September 2025. Every single working parent of a child under 5 will have access to 30 hours free childcare per week. The lifetime allowance, the total amount workers can accumulate in their pension savings before paying extra tax, has been abolished. Mr. Hunt hopes it will stop 80% of NHS doctors from receiving a tax charge. The pension's annual tax-free allowance will rise by 50% from £40,000 to £60,000. Tax release of 11p has been announced on draft drinks served in pubs from 1st August. An extension of the 5p cut in fuel duty at a cost of £6 billion has been announced for a year. Fuel duty will also be frozen for the next 12 months. The government will abolish the work capability assessment for disabled people and separate benefit entitlement from an individual's ability to work. The aim is to enable disabled people to seek work without fear of losing their benefits. A new program called Universal Support will also fund extra support for disabled people to find work. A new apprenticeship called a returnership will be created for those aged 50 and older wanting to return to work. Mr. Hunt said it will make existing skills programs more appealing for older workers and focus on previous experience. An extra £400 million will increase mental health and musculoskeletal workplace support to stop people being forced to leave work due to sickness. As corporation tax on profits over £250,000 is due to rise from 19% to 25% in April, businesses will be able to offset 100% of UK investments against their profits to bring down tax bills. The OBR said it will increase business investment by 3% for every year. Mr. Hunt announced the measure for the next 3 years, but intends to make it permanent as soon as we can responsibly do so. An enhanced credit has been introduced for small and medium-sized businesses if they spend 40% or more of their total expenditure on research and development. They can claim credit worth £27 for every £100 spent. As expected, the government is extending the Energy Price Guarantee (EPG), which keeps the average household bill at £2,500 until the end of June by capping the unit price of electricity. The typical bill was due to rise to £3,000 from 1st April. Under the EPG, the government effectively caps household costs and reimburses energy companies for the difference between that and the cost of buying power on wholesale markets. The energy rebate scheme paid direct to customers in 6 installments of £66 and £67 a month has not been extended and will end this month. The so-called prepayment premium, whereby those using prepayment meters are charged more for their gas and electricity, will be scrapped from July, enabling 4 million families to save £45 a year on their bills. 12 new investment zones or potential Canary Wharfs will be eligible for £80 million in funding to boost business there, with at least one each in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. There will also be 200 million extra funding for local regeneration projects. Defence spending will rise to £11 billion over the next 5 years.